So my poem is called The Urge to Destroy is Also. You can take a look at the poem on the handout. And I think Antony would have an image of the artwork the poem responds to later on the slide. Does anyone know who Banksy is? We all want to buy one of these books, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to read the poem and then I'll talk about something about the poem. I wrote a paragraph, so I just read aloud that paragraph afterwards. The urge to destroy is also a creative urge, says Banksy, quoting Picasso, quoting insanity, quoting a shredder's electric teeth, the measured biting, quoting the few inches of canvas it ate, quoting a presumably windless sundown, quoting a red balloon up high that can't risk dancing, quoting a string, quoting a girl holding her hand, holding the string, with no idea how much net worth is holding, or how little the holding can translate into survival, quoting rumors about the girl's parents, out of her life and the Victorian frame, quoting, no, throating, the father's name, not there, the mother's, not there, her own also not. Inside, a bulletproof glass box, a not there-ness, humid with waiting of viewers who love to see love contained, to know its limits. So I'm going to read aloud the comment I wrote on the poem, just to give you a bit of context, which is not included in the handout, so don't look for it. The Urge to Destroy is also, the poem title, was written after I visited Mocha in Taipei City in summer 2023, where Banksy's Love is in the Wind was on display. If we can show the actual painting, this one. So at the Sotheby's London auction in 2018, right after Banksy's 2006 painting, Girl with Balloon, was sold, the painting unexpectedly and immediately self-destructed. The crowd and the art world were shocked for different reasons. The formativity of the work, the attempt of the work to revisit itself as a text, and the artist's role after the completion of the artwork, and of course, the hammered price, as well as the insane destruction of the work, the price paid for. However, I wasn't interested in any of those. What intrigued me was the curation of Banksy's work in the museum in Taipei. The short curatorial statement started with a quote of Picasso, which somewhat overpowered Banksy, the artist's statement. The urge to destroy is also a creative urge. That is the quote, Picasso, that Banksy put in the statement, or maybe the curator's put on behalf of Banksy for the painting. So I wasn't expecting someone as hype as Banksy would rely on the idea of borrowing to frame his reputation and also the critical discourse around the work. So in my poem, I try to reenact the borrowing. Someone or something holding something or someone else, so on and so forth. Because people who borrow will keep borrowing continuously. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nick. And Jenny, would you have any thoughts about that?
Yeah, sure. It's just such an honor to be here and also to listen to this poem read out loud. And I think other than what Nicholas has mentioned or introduced, I mean, my own kind of reflection on this poem is how, innovative it is and how much it kind of means to us as artists, because it feels like, everything, like when you think about originality, like it's very much like your influence, like as an artist, you're influenced by everything else around you. And that, the way you interact with the world, and including all these images from Banksy and others, and how, if you want to trace back to the origin of the art, it's really hard because it kind of conglomerates a lot of influences. And at the same time, I really like the fact that it negotiates this relationship between the purity of the art and also the consumerism, the way how it's Banksy's art is often thought about in terms of how much it's worth and how much it's sold, and so I just really like the interconnectedness, like the girl and the mother and the father and all that, like how everyone is connected in this world of creativity, and I also love the sound of it and the form of it, how this repetition of quoting sort of makes us feel very curious about the story, because you can't really, you have the whole story in a way, but you also can only know so much of it through another person. And I love the title. I have to say, The Urge to Destroy is also, and then it runs on. So that's mainly my reflection, and then ending with To Know Its Limits, like how, that sort of idea of the limits of love, the limits of the art as a form, as a product, as a consumer product as well. Is that?
Thanks so much, Jenny. And I just like to quickly say this is some of Nick's newest work. So this is like a taster session of what is forthcoming in his new body of work. So lucky you.